It's gonna be 20 tips to play like a pro on controller. So with the decoys, so you actually have no aim assist against a decoy. You have no aim assist, so it's actually easy to tell which one is the decoy because you have no aim assist. Even though the aim assist isn't as good as it used to be, you'll still be able to tell. You'll still be able to notice if it's a decoy or not. Alright, so just look out for that. If you get aim assist towards a decoy and you don't, then you know whether it's a bot or if it's not a bot, it's an NPC. Okay, so now instead of like moving your, like, see how this character is moving? It's a little bit more difficult to show you guys, but you can see how he's like moving, right? Or the bot's moving, the NPC. So basically, instead of just standing still and trying to line it up, basically just strafe until you can line it up, okay? Instead of standing still. Just like this. Just strafe into it. Makes it a lot more easy than just standing still like this. Just standing still like this and try to track it. Just strafe into it. It's gonna be 100% more effective. Don't try to copy like mouse and keyboard players. Don't try to emulate or mimic a mouse and key player. It's not gonna help you out, okay? Like if you're playing on controller, you're playing on thumbsticks, you got the D-pad, you got the triggers. It's completely different. It's completely different. All right, they have certain strong suits that we don't have, and we have strong suits that they don't have, okay? And that's pretty straightforward. It's like common sense, pretty basic knowledge. It's pretty obvious. But I figured I'd let you guys know this. Never try to mimic their playstyle, okay? Like with the movement, with anything like that. But like I said, slower sensitivity is always gonna be better. Slower sensitivity is always gonna be better. If you're on controller, slower sensitivity is the go. It's the go-to. It's the go-to, as I should say. It's the go-to. Always shoot for like a slower sensitivity. You're gonna be more consistent. Okay, you're gonna be more consistent, so keep that in mind when you, like I said, do not try to play like you're on mouse and key, because at the end of the day you're not. So like I said, you're gonna have better aim than 98% of these guys, 99%, if not 100%. Okay, so shoot for slower sensitivity, more accuracy, more consistent, better aim. Okay, try to take like isolated 1v1s. So instead of shooting out in the open like 1, 2, 3, there's 3 guys. So instead, you want to kind of go for a different approach with this type of situation. You want to essentially look for fights like this, okay? Like one-on-one. Pretend there's no other dummies, no other bots around me. It's the only guy in front of me, okay? So I can kind of go right here. It's more isolated. Like, he's already dead, okay? Like, dude, the second you put yourself in a 1v3, 1v2, the chances of you winning that fight, if they're actually decent at the game, you know what I mean? Like, even like half decent. Most of these guys, this game's been out for long enough, like, they can hit their shots. They're not bots anymore. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying they're the best, so you can still confuse them. You can still outplay them, like, obviously. Depending on who's watching this video, take it how it resonates. But yeah, it's pretty basic, it's pretty straightforward, and most of you guys should understand what I'm saying. So some of you guys might want to get control freaks. Like I was saying, like some of you guys, I don't know if like all of you guys really need control freaks. I don't need control freaks. When I first started like getting good at most of these games, like most of the FPS games, when I first started, you kind of like honestly, I'd say the controller. It depends on the controller. But like if you have like a decent controller, like custom, you can change the joystick like dome and the curve, so you won't really need them. But if you're playing on like a default controller, basically you should probably get control freaks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Try not to get like the super high ones. Get like the ones that are like in the middle, like with the length. Get like the ones in the middle. Don't get the ones that are too high. I feel like those aren't too good because I've had them before. So just take that advice from me. So like when you play like this, it's called claw. So this is claw. Some people might play like this. Like I have paddles on the controller, as you guys can see. like paddles right here, right there. It is a scuff. So yeah, try to play like this. Try to play like claw to maximize everything you're doing instead of playing like this. Right? You can play like this. You can play like maybe with one hand right there. Like honestly, the most important is these two right here. You don't really have to do it with this one. It's this one right here. It's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but it's gonna help you out a lot. So this is what we call recoil smoothing. This is how you smooth out recoil on controller. So basically when someone's going the opposite way, like someone's going right, he's going left, he's going left. So go the opposite way, okay? And this is gonna allow you to smooth out your recoil. Alright, instead of going like this in his direction, it's a little bit more tough. So that's how you smooth it out. It's a lot more smooth. Is if you guys want to get better aim without a Cronus and without like a Cronus, like recoil, all that bullshit, I play on a lower sensitivity. You don't have to play ALC, you don't have to play ALC. I've been playing on like a 4-3, you play on 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, whatever. Try it out, see what feels better for you guys. Alright, tip number 3. Now tip number 4 I have for you guys is put these on small. Put the movement dead zones on small. Make sure all your settings are good. Good settings. Yes. Okay, that's tip number 4. Now tip number 5 I have for you guys when playing on controller. Now keep in mind, like, your flicks aren't going to be as crazy like on mouse and keyboard. So like your strong suits are going to be aiming, okay? Depending on the person, I feel like it's going to be aiming. So, and you don't really need crazy movement. Like, as long as you hit your shots, you should be good. Alright? And they recently nerfed, what is it called? Aim assist. They recently nerfed it in Apex Legends like a year ago, I think. I think it was like a year ago or more than that. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you the exact date. But keep that in mind. Honestly, I don't really need aim assist anyways. Like, they can take it away completely and I couldn't care less. And also, whenever you get a kill, you like squad wipe, you kill somebody and you're still mid-fight, you still got kids pushing you. Alright? You're gonna wanna have the death box setting on. It's in here somewhere. And essentially it is where you can move around in the death box. So when you're leaving the death box, like this for example, I'm gonna show you guys right now. So instead of just sitting here like this, you can actually jump. If you get the timing right, you can jump. See, like that's how I get it. But you can get it, and you can get a quick shield swap. Alright, and this is gonna be a big one. So controller vibration. It should be in here somewhere. I think it's in controller. Yeah, vibration right here. I have it turned off. Some people like to keep it on, but honestly, I don't think you need it. I think it hurts you more than it helps you, to be honest. Like, I don't see how it can really help you out in any situation. Like, I guess if you want to feel like you're like in the game, it's more like intrusive, like playing with it. But like, bro, like, dude, we don't need vibration. Like, what is this? Come on now. All right, so I have it turned off. I have vibration turned off. And like I said in the earlier tips, you guys are gonna you guys are gonna want to have a lower vibration, okay, and a lower sensitivity. So it's gonna help you. So the lower sensitivity is essentially gonna maximize your aim and your recoil, and it's also gonna help with smoothing out. Okay, now we're gonna talk about trigger stops. So a lot of you guys might not have trigger stops actually. I think you can buy them separate now. I don't think you need to get like a scuff or anything, but the controller I have, it has trigger stops. Like, if you go in here, you can look at over here, trigger dead zones. It's the same thing as a stop, adaptive triggers. So if you guys do have these settings, turn this off, and trigger dead zones, I keep them completely off because it's gonna mess you up a little bit. I can't really see a situation where they'd be good or anyone would like them. Honestly, I feel like it hurts you more than it helps you. Alright, you've probably heard a lot of crouch spamming, a lot with the movement players and people trying to teach you good movement and stuff. And we're going to talk about crouch spamming. So basically, this is when you essentially go like this when you aim. It's not going to help you. It's never going to help you. 10 times out of 10, the player is aiming at like the mid body because that's the easiest shot. So think about it. If you're crouch spamming, you're basically just giving him a free headshot. You're gonna give him a faster kill. So don't really focus on the crouch spamming. Like, even if you have paddles, bro, it's just, there's no way it's gonna help you out. Crouch spam. There's no way it's gonna help you out, especially in this game. So try to stay away from that. I mean, you really never see anyone do it because it's never gonna help them out. That's about it. I mean, unless you have like a shotgun or a sniper, then it makes more sense. Like, you know what I mean? It makes more sense. Shotgun or sniper is acceptable. Make an exception for that. It does make sense in that situation. Okay, keep that in mind. All right. So this is what I call aim centering. So instead of just shooting the guy like right away, like shooting the other player right away, it's called aim centering. It makes it a lot easier. So for example, like, see how I'm tracking right now, and then you can shoot him. You're gonna get way better accuracy. Alright, let me take the scope off. The scope is terrible. You're gonna get way better accuracy all the time. All the time, baby. All the time. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. Aim centering is pretty big.